In the words of Ralph Hasenhuttl, Fulham look done. Southampton's boss claimed before this six-pointer that it was a should-win for his side, but it must-win for Claudio Ranieri's. Southampton took a huge step towards safety with a crucial win over Fulham. Claudio Ranieri's Fulham are now 10 points adrift of safety. That is because defeat would leave the Cottagers 10 points from safety, which in the Austrians' view, and surely everyone else's, would prove too much to make up. Two gaffes from keeper Sergio Rico meant that loss was effectively secured before halftime had even arrived. First, the Spanish stopper flapped a corner into the path of compatriot Oriol Romeu, who controlled a half-volley low into net. Then Rico pushed a Nathan Redmond shot to Romeu and Ward-Prowse, and the one-cap England midfielder gleefully tucked away the rebound. Oriol Romeu broke the deadlock with just 23 minutes on the clock. Romeu and Ward-Prowse doubled the advantage moments before the break. Ward-Prowse has now scored 3 goals in his last 4 Prem games. Fulham are without an away win this season. Fulham were dreadful, giving their fans no hope whatsoever that a great escape can be pulled off. At least, not under Ranieri, who has now lost 8 of his last 9 and won just 3 of his 17 games since taking charge in November. Heads gone. Kane escapes red after appearing to headbutt Azpilicueta. The most damning statistic facing the 67-year-old is he is now winless in 23 Premier League away games, 15 with Leicester, 8 with Fulham. The Italian, who, lest we forget, masterminded the Foxes' miraculous title win in 2016, is now under pressure. But with Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City all to come in March, it is hard to see anyone getting them out of trouble even if a change is made. It is just too much to do, and Fulham fans, who have gone from the ecstasy of their playoff final win in May to the agony of this humiliating campaign, know it. The travelling supporters chant of "You're going down with the Fulham" to their hosts before a goal had even been scored. Here told as much. Saints, 18th before kickoff and desperately needing the points, looked anxious. Fulham's Joe Bryan takes a tumble over the pitch. Side advertising hurtings. Ryan Babel was unable to inspire Fulham against their relegation rivals, but the nerves were settled on 23 minutes when Rico pushed Ryan Bertrand's corner weakly to the edge of the area. All 11 of the visiting players were in the penalty box, so none were able to close down Romeu, who did well to control his shot through a crowd of bodies for his first goal since November 2017. Aleksandar Mitrovic has been Fulham's one shining light this season. But the goals have dried up even for him, with just 3 in his last 15, and the Serb blazed over Fulham's one decent opportunity in first period. Southampton's Oriol Romeu in action with Fulham's Tom Cairney. Charlie Austin had a goal ruled out for offside early on for Saints. 1 became 2 with 4 minutes to go to halftime as Rico tipped Redmond's strike to Ward-Prowse, who gobbled up his 4th goal in 8 games. The signing of Rico sums up the slapdash approach to transfers at the Cottage this season. Having spent £5 million on Fabry in the summer and with Marcus Bettinelli, called up this term for England, already on the books, Rico's loan seemed unnecessary. Vice-Chairman Tony Khan must take some of the blame, and he was the target of the fans' anger here. As for Saints, they are by no means out of the woods yet, but they are out of the drop zone. EPL_NGN Wednesday Roundup, the 27th of February 2019, 23 hours.